Does your kid's closet look like this? A wire closet system is a great way to organize a closet and keep it clutter-free. Now, the first step is to map out your space, and you can learn all you need to know with our How to Design a Closet Organizer video at lowes.com/videos. Now, once you've created your design, it's time to install, and the system we'll be installing is designed for the do-it-yourselfer. It offers quick and easy to assemble components, and depending on the size of your space, it should only take a few hours to put together. Today we'll be installing our system in a child's bedroom closet that's about 4.5 feet wide by 3 feet deep. But you can apply these same techniques to any size or style of closet, garage, or pantry. Now, before you get started, be sure to read the manufacturer's instructions and get together all the tools you'll need. The printable instructions and a tools and materials list for this project can be found at lowes.com/videos. All right, here's what we'll need for our system: a level, a drill with driver bit, a pencil, a ladder or step stool, a stud finder, a bolt cutter or hacksaw for cutting the shelves, and safety glasses. Now, we'll be installing in drywall, so we'll need fasteners for both drywall and studs. If your wall type is different, ask your Lowe's associate for suggestions on what type of fastener you should use. Of course, in addition to your tools, you'll also want to have all of your wire shelving components. Now, for our project, this includes the general framework pieces known as horizontal hang tracks, vertical standards, and brackets. We'll also need wire shelves, closet rods, and shelf caps. Wire shelving kits are also available with everything you need to start your closet project. Our accessories include drawers and shoe racks, but you could have hampers and hooks as well. Once you have all your materials together, it's time to prepare the closet. Start by removing everything so you have a clean workspace. Take down any existing shelving and fill the holes with spackling. And if your closet has slider or bifold doors like these, you might want to remove them first so you have more room to work. Now it's time to install. Depending on how big or complex your space is, you might want to use a yardstick or even a laser level and a pencil to mark where everything will be placed. Now, our space is simple enough we can skip this step. We'll start by installing the hang tracks. These horizontal bars support the system. Now, if necessary, cut them to length with a hacksaw. If you're attaching to wall studs, align the center hole with the center stud. Now, ideally, you want to mount them as high as possible, but still leave some space away from the ceiling so you have good access with your tools. Use a level and mark the holes. Attach by drilling the screw directly through the hole into the stud. Then skip a hole, and you should be at your next stud, assuming your studs are 16 inches on center. If you can't screw into studs, attach the hang track with toggle bolts using every hole in the track. Now we slip the vertical standards onto the hang track. The standards have slots for attaching shelving brackets and accessories. Now, standards can be as long or as short as you want. However, for maximum versatility, we're using 84-inch standards that run the height of our wall. And the standards should be placed no more than 24 inches apart. The closer together they are, and the more of them that you use on one wall, the stronger the shelving will be. Then make sure the standards are plumb and screw them to the wall at the lowest hole on the standard. Now install the shelving brackets into the standards. Use a bolt cutter or a hacksaw to cut the shelving to the appropriate length. Or if you want, you can have a Lowe's associate cut the shelving for you. Place the shelf on the brackets and snap it into place. Now, if you have two shelves that run together in a corner, cut the first shelf the length of the wall and cut the other shelf to fit close against it. Snap closet rod supports into the shelving wherever you'll be hanging clothes. Now, if these supports are more than 36 inches apart, snap additional closet rod supports in between them. Then snap the closet rods into the supports. Place closet rod caps on the ends to keep hangers from falling off. If you'll be using accessories, install them now following the manufacturer's instructions. Finally, install the shelf caps and you're done. And now you have a place for everything, and everything's in its place, not to mention having the satisfaction of a completely organized closet. If you're looking for more solutions to organize your home, check out all of our how-to videos, including how to install a laminate closet organizer at lowes.com/videos.